Hello guys, I continue a weekly tradition to have at least one video per week about Livewire, and usually I release a new component with my team now on my livewirekit.com. So new 28th component is exporting to Excel and PDF with help of a package called Laravel Excel. Well-known package in Laravel and in PHP community, and let's try to implement that in Livewire. So here you have a table, you can select some records, and click PDF, for example, and it would export only those two records that you see in the table. How does it work in the code? In the blade file, you load that component by just doing Livewire products, and that products component is as follows. So we have two structures of data: products, which is all table, and then selected products is a collection of selected checkboxes. So products we load once on mount, and then by default selected product is an empty collection. And you will see in a minute why it is a collection and not an array. In the render blade, I use design template just for the demo of Tailwind or Bootstrap for Livewire Kit, so it's irrelevant for you probably. And in the products blade, here are the buttons, but the table itself is just for each of the products, and every checkbox is wire model to selected products dot product ID. And this is important. So product ID becomes the key of that array or collection in this case. And let's see how we will use. So this is other fields, not really relevant. And then those buttons above, every one of them has wire click event. This wire loading means that while it is loading, the button is disabled, so prevents double clicking. And then parameter of CSV, XLSX, and PDF goes to the method of export. Export extension. First, we check if the extension is in our list just for the validation. And then we use that package Laravel Excel, and I will show you that in a minute what is the syntax of this. So we have a special class, products export, and to that we pass selected products. And this is where our collection plays a role. So selected products, we get the selected products, so all of those checkboxes, but filtering the ones that are checked with this shorthand PHP syntax. So we get the keys. So if the product ID is 1, 2, 3, and 4, so this will be the result, the array of those keys. Then products export is a class of that Laravel Excel. We pass to that constructor product IDs, which becomes a private variable of that class. Then we have a headings array of what fields do we export. Then it's kind of like Laravel API resources, similar way. So what do we return? So this is the header columns. This is the data for each column, and this is the main part of the data. So we get that product IDs and we form the collection. So in the documentation of Laravel Excel, exporting collections is just you need to return any collection, and in our case that collection is populated by those IDs. And by the way, did you know that find can accept multiple IDs and then return a collection and not just one object? So that's a quick tip. And basically that's it. Our Livewire component method returns Excel download. You need to also do that in Composer JSON. So Composer JSON contains Mat website Excel, the newest version at the moment. And it doesn't change anything in the Livewire component itself or in the variables, just exports the Excel. So this became, as I said, component number 28 on my livewirekit.com. If you scroll down, this is the table export to Excel and PDF. Every component comes with Bootstrap or Tailwind version, whatever you prefer. And if you want to get all those components, it's a one-time purchase of $29. After the purchase, you will be invited into the GitHub repository where I will put future components. Currently, the speed of that is 1 per week or 1 per 2 weeks, one new component. So that $29 purchase will get you all the future components as well for now. Until I decide in the future to put the price a bit higher if I reach, I don't know, 40 components or 50 components. So go to livewirekit.com to check that out, and see you guys in other videos.